am Dr. Kay Fontana, life force coach and grief recovery specialist, and I am deeply familiar with the pain of loss, having experienced many throughout my life. At just 9 years old, I lost my brother to cancer and witnessed my parents' immense grief, which was unbearable. Years later, my mother lost her battle with Alzheimer's, and then my father was diagnosed with cancer and passed away a week after his diagnosis. Most recently, in January 2023, I experienced the devastating loss of my husband and soulmate of 40 years due to multiple health issues. In between were countless other losses, including family members, friends, co-workers, beloved pets, and even finances. However, I turned my pain into my purpose and passion to share strategies to help you get through your darkest days and navigate the complexities of grief. This is the Healing Our Grieving Hearts podcast. Welcome to today's episode about the role of storytelling in healing from grief. We'll explore how sharing our stories can help us process loss and understand our emotions more deeply. Storytelling has always been a way for people to express their feelings and connect with others, and it serves as a beautiful tribute to the memories of those we've lost. By sharing our narratives, we build empathy and understanding within our communities, helping to pave the road for healing and resilience. Storytelling is all about expressing ideas, emotions, and experiences through narrative. It cuts across time, cultures, and places, acting as a key way for people to communicate. From the ancient times of oral tradition to today's digital storytelling, it reflects our shared values and experiences, allowing us to connect with one another across different backgrounds. Storytelling lets us explore our identities and tackle complex ideas in a way that we can relate to. What makes storytelling truly special is its ability to capture our imagination, stir our emotions, create pictures in our mind, and build empathy among listeners. No matter where we come from, we often find comfort in stories that echo our own life experiences, making storytelling a powerful tool for understanding and healing. When it comes to therapy, storytelling offers a way to express emotions and experiences that can be tough to put into words. Whether it's through sharing stories out loud, writing them down, or getting creative in other ways, storytelling gives people a safe place to explore their grief and reflect on their memories. This process can be a huge step toward healing, allowing individuals to express their feelings in a way that's more manageable. Therapeutic storytelling encourages self-discovery, helping people find meaning in their experiences and building their narratives. It empowers them to take control of their stories, creating personal growth and resilience that ultimately leads to emotional healing. Sharing stories, whether they're personal or communal, can create deep connections among those who are grieving. By opening up about their experiences, people express their pain and invite understanding from others. On the flip side, hearing others' stories helps normalize those feelings of grief and reassures individuals that they are not alone in their struggles. This sharing fosters a sense of community and support, which can be a great comfort during challenging times. Plus, storytelling can bridge generation gaps, allowing older and younger folks to share their experiences and enrich each other's perspectives, ultimately strengthening social bonds within communities. Traditional stories and folklore have always been important for helping people cope with loss across different cultures. Many societies have tales that deal with themes like death, rebirth, and the afterlife, which assist individuals in processing their grief and understanding mortality. Folklore often uses symbols and moral lessons to convey ways of coping that have been shared through generations, offering comfort and wisdom. For example, myths and legends often reflect the struggles of dealing with loss and the path to healing, giving people frameworks to think about their grief experiences. Engaging with these stories provides cultural background and shared perspectives, making the healing process feel more communal and less lonely. Personal storytelling is key when it comes to processing grief. It gives individuals a way to reflect on and express their feelings and experiences in a structured manner. By sharing their own narratives, people can make sense of their losses, which can often feel overwhelming and chaotic. Telling these stories allows them to look back at memories, pinpoint emotions, and find meaning in their experiences. This act of storytelling helps turn grief from an internal struggle into something tangible that can be shared with others. By sharing their stories, individuals can connect with others who have experienced similar losses, build a sense of community and understanding that alleviates isolation. When people openly talk about their grief journeys, they invite empathy and support from others, helping them feel less alone during such a vulnerable time. Sharing personal grief stories can help reduce feelings of isolation by creating experiences that resonate with others. For example, someone might share their journey of losing a parent, discussing the pain alongside the treasured memories that bring both sadness and joy. Hearing this story can prompt others to share their own experiences of loss, leading to mutual support and connection. This back and forth communication transforms individual pain into a shared experience, reinforcing the idea that grieving is something everyone goes through. Events like support groups, storytelling circles, and social media platforms focused on grief can help facilitate this sharing, making individuals feel seen and embraced by a community that understands their struggles. Realizing that others are dealing with similar emotions can empower individuals and aid in the healing process, easing the weight of loneliness. Writing can be a powerful outlet for dealing with grief, whether through journaling or crafting memoirs. Putting thoughts to paper lets individuals delve into their innermost feelings and provide a reflective space to work through the complexities of their grief. Journaling offers a private space where emotions, often intense and scattered, can take shape, allowing people to express their pain, memories, and healing hopes. Additionally, writing memoirs can serve as a more public way to share one's entire journey of loss and recovery, which can resonate with others going through similar experiences. This not only helps the writer in the healing process, but can also offer insight and comfort to readers. Overall, writing enables individuals to externalize their grief, making those difficult emotions feel more manageable, which is vital for emotional processing and mental well-being. Support groups and community discussions are really important during the grieving process because they create compassionate spaces where people can share their feelings and experiences. These gatherings help create a sense of belonging and understanding among participants, which is especially vital during tough times. In support groups, individuals often discover that they're not alone in their grief, which can really ease feelings of isolation. This interaction can also provide fresh takes on coping strategies, allowing members to learn from each other's experiences. With guidance from trained professionals or peers, these conversations validate emotions and support open communication, building a network that reassures people it's okay to express their grief. Ultimately, this communal experience can create meaningful connections that encourage healing and resilience, turning personal grief into a shared understanding and support system. To create environments where stories can be shared, it's all about building trust, safety, and encouragement. Begin by setting up ground rules that ensure respect and confidentiality so everyone feels comfortable sharing their stories without fear or judgment. Use active listening to validate each person's experience and create a welcoming atmosphere. Encourage emotional expression by incorporating creative activities like art or writing exercises, which can help people articulate their feelings in a different way. Plus, organizing regular meetings can help participants get to know each other better over time. It's also useful to provide prompts or themes to guide storytelling and spark deeper conversations. By nurturing a culture of openness, individuals will feel more at ease sharing their personal stories, creating genuine connections, and promoting community healing. There are various organizations and platforms focused on encouraging people to share their grief stories, providing essential resources and supportive communities. For example, StoryCorps allows individuals to record and share their personal narratives, including their experiences of loss, helping to preserve memories and harness the healing power of shared experiences. The Compassionate Friends provides support for families after the death of a child, offering resources and spaces for parents to share their stories and connect with those who've faced similar heartbreak. Grief Share is another program that facilitates group discussions using storytelling as a meaningful element of healing. Online platforms like Facebook groups or Reddit communities also give individuals a chance to share their experiences with a wider audience, building connections and understanding across distances. These resources significantly help people navigate their grief, offering both support and the acknowledgement of shared loss. For listeners looking to start sharing their own stories, there are plenty of strategies to encourage self-reflection and expression of emotions. Writing prompts can be great starters for this process. For instance, prompts like describe a special memory with a person you lost or write a letter to your loved one can help individuals dive into their feelings and articulate their experiences. Guided journaling exercises can also encourage exploration, allowing participants to write freely without stressing about grammar or form. Additionally, using voice notes can be a fantastic alternative for those who find speaking easier than writing. Recording memories and feelings can provide a more personal and spontaneous way to express themselves. These approaches not only encourage storytelling, but also support healing by helping individuals confront their grief in a manageable, structured way. Exploring different ways to tell stories can be very rewarding, and for anyone dealing with grief. I personally use podcasting to share my stories to connect with others. Blogging is another effective medium that allows individuals to express their feelings in writing, sharing thoughts, and reaching a broader audience. Art, whether it's painting, drawing, or creating mixed media pieces, offers a strong way to express emotions that might be hard to put into words. Each of these mediums provide a unique opportunity for creative expression and healing, helping individuals communicate their grief in a way that feels personal to them. Engaging with these different formats not only helps in processing emotions, but also builds connection with others who may be on a similar journey. While sharing personal stories can be an excellent way to cope with grief, it's important to know when to seek extra support. Talking to a coach, therapist, or counselor can offer guidance and strategies that are tailored to individual experiences. Grief is complex and can take many forms, and professionals have the training to help navigate those challenges. They can provide coping techniques, facilitate conversations about tough emotions, and create a safe environment for sharing stories without judgment. By recognizing the importance of professional help, individuals can enhance their journey toward recovery and gain the tools they need to navigate the often rocky waters of grief. In this episode, we explored the vital connection between storytelling and healing from grief. I discussed how sharing personal narratives offers individuals a structured way to process their emotions and experiences, helping to mitigate feelings of isolation. I highlighted the therapeutic power of various storytelling mediums, such as podcasts, blogs, and art, as valuable outlets for expressing grief. Additionally, I emphasized the importance of support groups in creating empathetic environments where people can connect and share their stories. Lastly, I acknowledge the significance of seeking professional help when needed, ensuring individuals have the tools and guidance to navigate their grief journeys effectively. The mission of Healing Our Grieving Hearts is to help individuals navigate through loss and find purpose through grief recovery, energy healing, and spiritual support. For more information on how to benefit from grief healing modalities that I offer, go to my website at www.healingourgrievinghearts.com, where you can schedule a complimentary grief breakthrough session. You will also find 2 guided meditations on the media page. To follow me on Facebook, go to facebook.com/k.fontana. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Healing Our Grieving Hearts podcast. Remember, you are not alone in your grief, and your experiences and emotions are valid. Join me next Saturday at 10 a.m. Arizona time as we continue to explore the human experience and grief and community service, turning pain into purpose. Until then, be kind to yourself.